I had no idea, man. That's something new to me, yo. I had no idea you was a pyro.
I grew up in a neighborhood in Carson called Centerview, so that's where we grew up, and everybody adapts to the neighborhood that they from.
See, but that was my rationale.
Y'all both see Ray as an R&B singer.
Yeah.
Ray J. Pyro.
Ray J grew up in a Pyro hood in Carson, California. And so yeah, he is affiliated. So I mean, it's just as simple as that.
Ray J was the first blood on the record that was certified. You seen the K-Slay interview?
No, what did he say?
So without Ray J, there is no game. Centerview, first Ray J album. Peep that out.
Facts.
But what are more facts? What do you mean he'll never take an L? Like he always ends
You
up
like
winning?
Kanye West music, don't you?
Of course I do.
You like Moesha, don't you?
Of course.
You like VH1, don't you?
VH1 is a great channel.
Ray J has had a hand in everything that's current black culture.
Over the years, there's been plenty of talk about Ray J's gang ties, with many doubting the legitimacy of his claims or assuming he's like other celebrities who start repping a gang after they get famous. But it turns out most people might have been wrong. Ray J really seems to have been about that life, with genuine ties to the Peru Bloods.
I had no
I grew up in a neighborhood in Carson called Centerview, so that's where we grew up, and everybody adapts to the neighborhood that they from.
Now, some might say Ray J claiming it himself doesn't prove anything, but a lot of well-known Pirus have publicly vouched for him, saying he's truly affiliated.
No, see, that's the problem.
See, but that was my rationale.
Y'all
at the time.
both see Ray as an R&B singer.
Yeah.
Ray J. Pyro.
Ray J grew up in a Pyro hood in Carson, California. And so yeah, he is affiliated. So I mean, it's just as simple as that.
Another thing people love to do online is downplay Ray J's career, dismissing his accomplishments and calling him just Brandy's little brother, because she's the more widely known artist. But those who know Ray J will tell you he's way more than that. He's not only been involved in the streets, but he's also made his mark in the industry in his own way.
Ray J was the first blood on the record that was certified. You seen the K-Slay interview?
No, what did he say?
So without Ray J, there is no game. Centerview, first Ray J album. Peep that out. I was just a youngster.
There's a lot to unpack here, so let's get into it. Ray J, born William Ray Norwood Jr. on January 17, 1981, in Macomb, Mississippi, grew up alongside his older sister Brandy, who was born on February 11, 1979. Their parents, William Norwood Sr., better known as Willie, and Sonia Norwood, came from a family with deep musical roots. The Norwoods are related to notable names in music, like Bo Diddley, Snoop Dogg, and Daz Dillinger, showing that talent runs strong in their bloodline.
I had no idea that you and Snoop, y'all was cousins.
Yeah, Snoop my cousin. We all from Mississippi. We all from Mississippi. Everybody is from anywhere from Greenwood, Jackson.
Raised in a Christian household, both Brandy and Ray J started singing in church, specifically through their father's work at the Southside Church of Christ. Brandy gave her first gospel solo at just 2 years old, setting the stage for the musical paths they would later pursue. By 1983, the Norwood family relocated to Carson, California, in Los Angeles County, where life would be a stark contrast to their Mississippi upbringing. Moving to the West Coast meant adjusting to a new environment, one that was heavily influenced by the rising gang culture in LA during the 80s. Willie had lived in LA during the 70s, but by the time the family moved back, the landscape had changed dramatically. Cities like South Central, Compton, Inglewood, Watts, Gardena, and Carson, where the Norwoods settled, were home to a variety of gangs, including the Crips, Ceranos, and Pirus. The Norwoods ended up in an area controlled by the Centerview Pirus, a neighborhood gang named after Centerview Drive. Their territory included notable streets like 169th Street, also known as the 9 Block, which Ray J would later claim as his own.
I grew up in a neighborhood in Carson called Centerview, so that's where we grew up, and everybody adapts to the neighborhood that they from.
He even released a song called Centerview and performed it on stage alongside Peru members, further solidifying his connection to the gang.
I was just a young boy, raised out in Carson, Ambler Elementary, did a little bit of dirt in turn. Oh, yes.
Despite growing up around gang culture and being tied to the Centerview Pirus, Ray J's life wasn't solely defined by those affiliations. The Norwoods' move to Carson also opened doors for their kids' talents. Willie's work with church choirs and Sonia's managerial career gave Brandy and Ray J opportunities to explore their growing interests in music and acting. By the time Brandy was 11, she had joined a youth singing group and performed at public events, setting the stage for her future success. Meanwhile, Ray J started finding his footing in entertainment as well. By 1989, he was appearing in television commercials for major brands, showcasing his charisma and paving the way for a budding acting career. At just 8 years old, he began auditioning for roles, eventually landing parts that would build his name. One of his early big breaks came in 1993 when he was cast as the foster son in The Sinbad Show, a sitcom that ran until 1994. This experience helped shape Ray J's acting career and further exposed him to the entertainment industry.
Build up my confidence, girl, the next time you come my way.
By 1994, Brandy had skyrocketed to fame with the release of her debut self-titled album, Brandy, which went quadruple platinum. This cemented her as one of the brightest young stars in the industry. While Brandy's star was rising fast, Ray J was just entering his teenage years and carving out his own path. Growing up in a family that was deeply involved in their children's lives and careers, Ray and Brandy were raised in a structured and sheltered environment. Their parents, Willie and Sonia, maintained strict control over their lives, balancing their faith-based upbringing with their blossoming entertainment careers. However, Ray J had a rebellious streak from a young age. While his parents worked to keep him on track, he was curious about the world outside their controlled environment. He wanted to experience life in his community, especially the streets of Carson, where gang culture was a strong influence. Despite his parents' efforts to keep him grounded, Ray J began sneaking out of the house and immersing himself in the local scene. He eventually got involved with the Centerview Pirus, even going through the initiation process to be officially put on. Ray's involvement with the streets included hanging out with gang members, drinking, smoking, and trying to prove himself. This lifestyle clashed with his career aspirations, and it didn't go unnoticed. Several OGs in the neighborhood discouraged him from getting too deep into the gang life, understanding that his career could open bigger doors for him. Ray J has mentioned this conflict in multiple interviews, acknowledging that some people in his hood wanted more for him. Around the same time, his cousin Snoop Dogg was becoming a rap superstar under Death Row Records, and Ray J often found himself sneaking out to hang with Snoop and Daz Dillinger. This connection put him in proximity to prominent figures in the Peru and Blood community, further deepening his ties.
Snoop used to come pick me up, Snoop and Daz, when I was real, when like Brandy had her first album popping. I used to lie to Pops. Snoop and Daz used to pick me up, used to hide under the seat, used to take me to Can-Am every day. Yeah, this shit been going on for a hell of a long time.
He even developed a strong relationship with Suge Knight, the infamous head of Death Row Records, which added another layer to his street credibility. Despite his growing fascination with the streets, Ray J's parents worked hard to keep him focused on his career, keeping him active in acting and recording demos. In 1994, Ray J acted in a TV movie called The Enemy Within. By 1995, things were picking up for him. That year, he signed a deal with Elektra Records and began working on his debut album, Everything You Want. Alongside his music, he continued acting, landing roles in the films Once Upon a Time, When We Were Colored, and, in 1996, Mars Attacks. Meanwhile, Brandy's career reached new heights. In 1996, she landed her own sitcom, Moesha, which became a cultural phenomenon. Ray J occasionally appeared on the show in its early episodes, playing various roles. This was a big moment for the Norwood family, as Brandy's success elevated their status in the entertainment industry even further. In 1997, Ray J finally released his debut album, Everything You Want. While the album didn't achieve major commercial success, it gave Ray J his first real taste of the music business. The lead single, Let It Go, was featured on the Set It Off soundtrack and reached number 25 on the US charts and number 11 in New Zealand. The album's second single also charted, peaking at number 54 on the US R&B chart. During this time, Ray J made appearances on popular shows like All That and Soul Train, promoting his music and keeping his name in the spotlight. Although he put in the work, Everything You Want didn't perform as expected, and Ray J was eventually dropped from Elektra Records. After taking a few years off from the spotlight, Ray J made his return to the industry in 1999. That year, he appeared in the TV movie Aftershock Earthquake in New York and landed one of his most memorable roles on his sister's hit show Moesha. Playing Dorian Long, Brandy's on-screen cousin Ray J joined the cast as a series regular, bringing his charm and personality to the show. He remained a central figure on Moesha for multiple seasons until the show ended in 2001.
A long time ago, I made a mistake.
A mistake?
No, not like that.
When Moesha wrapped, Ray J shifted his focus back to music. He took a significant step by creating his own record label, Knockout Entertainment, and releasing his second album, This Ain't a Game, in 2001. Unfortunately, the album didn't achieve the success Ray J had hoped for, and his music career hit a standstill. However, he didn't let this slow him down entirely. Between 2001 and 2005, Ray J kept busy with his acting career, appearing in shows and movies like The Proud Family, Intimate Portrait, Punk'd, Soul Train, and One-on-One. These roles kept his name circulating in the entertainment world and allowed him to continue building his brand. In 2005, Ray J made a significant comeback in music with his third studio album, Radiation. This album marked a turning point in his career, as it included the smash hit One Wish, which became a major success and his signature song. The emotional ballad showcased Ray J's vocal abilities and climbed the charts, cementing his place in the R&B world.
I'll be okay if I get one. If I had one wish, be best.
The album also featured the track Centerview, where Ray J paid homage to his neighborhood and shared more of his story growing up around the Centerview Pirus.
I was just a young boy, raised out in Carson, Ambler Elementary.
With Radiation, Ray J finally found the musical success he had been working toward for years. But with fame came controversy. In February 2007, a private home video Ray J had recorded with his ex-girlfriend Kim Kardashian back in 2003 was leaked and sold as Kim Kardashian Superstar. The tape, distributed by Vivid Entertainment, quickly gained notoriety. While Kim initially sued to block its release, she eventually settled for a reported $5 million, and the video became a pivotal moment in boosting her public profile. At the time, Kim was relatively unknown, but the scandal brought her into the limelight and helped launch her path to fame. Despite the drama, Ray J kept moving forward. Knockout Entertainment announced a lucrative album deal with Coke Records and Shaquille O'Neal's Deja 34 Entertainment. Under this deal, Ray J released his fourth studio album, All I Feel, on April 1, 2008. The album featured collaborations with artists like The Game and Youngberg. Its lead single, Sexy Can I, featuring Youngberg, was a huge success, peaking at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and staying in the top 10 for 6 weeks. The music video, directed by R. Malcolm Jones, further boosted the song's popularity.
Moment, let me go and get my camera. All I wanna know is...
Around this time, Ray J also ventured back into acting, starring in the film Dark Christmas, directed by Dion Taylor. Following the success of All I Feel, Ray J took a break from releasing music and shifted his focus to television. In 2009, he launched his own VH1 reality dating show For the Love of Ray J. The show, which premiered on February 2, 2009, followed Ray J as he navigated the world of love and relationships with a cast of contestants vying for his heart. The first season was a hit, leading to a second season that aired in 2010. That same year, Ray J teamed up with Brandy for a new VH1 reality series, Brandy and Ray J, A Family Business. Premiering in April 2010, the show gave fans a behind-the-scenes look at their lives, careers, and their families' entertainment ventures. The series also highlighted the siblings' growing roles in their family's management and production company R&B Productions, as they worked alongside their parents to expand their empire.
It's been crazy. On top of every chart, in every magazine, successful television show. I'm just grateful. And I'm grateful that success has also found my little brother, Ray J.
Ray J's life in the 2010s continued to be a roller coaster of fame, music, acting, and controversies. In September 2011, he found himself in the middle of a public feud with rapper Fabulous. It all started when Fabulous tweeted about a scene from a documentary on Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Victor Ortiz, poking fun at Ray J for playing his song One Wish on the piano at Mayweather's house. Ray J didn't take the comment lightly and confronted Fabulous in Las Vegas, allegedly punching him in the face before being arrested. The incident happened just before Fabulous was set to perform at the Palms Casino. In an interview with The Breakfast Club, Ray J explained that he was offended because he played piano at Mayweather's house every day and viewed Floyd as his big brother. He went on to demand an on-air apology from Fabulous, even threatening him, saying he'd smack him again.
When you want to disrespect me and the money team, and we got 7 Rolls Royces outside and we just made 350 racks on the... Don't disrespect me. I'm going to smack you up again, fool.
Celebrities like 50 Cent, Kevin Hart, and Mayweather witnessed the confrontation. Years later, Ray J reflected on the incident, taking full responsibility for his actions. He admitted he felt terrible about what had happened and shared that he went through a period of depression while trying to understand why he had acted that way and how he could grow from the experience. In early 2012, Ray J became entangled in more drama, this time surrounding the tragic death of Whitney Houston. Whitney passed away on February 11, 2012, from what the coroner ruled as accidental drowning. Ray J, who had been in San Diego at the time, rushed to the Beverly Hilton Hotel upon hearing the news. While there, he reportedly became enraged after overhearing a police officer make a disrespectful comment about Whitney, prompting him to try to force his way into her hotel suite before being restrained. Ray J had been close to Whitney in the last years of her life, which sparked rumors of a romantic relationship between them, though Ray J always maintained that they were just friends. The speculation persisted. Following her death, Brandy described her brother as being deeply distraught and disconnected.
I really miss my friend. You know, I really do. I'm still hurting.
In May 2012, Ray J was rushed to the hospital after being found unable to get out of bed. Reports suggested this was related to the emotional toll of Whitney's passing, compounded by an alleged confrontation at the Billboard Music Awards with Whitney's sister-in-law, Pat Houston. By 2013, Ray J was back in the spotlight, but not without more controversy. That year, he released the provocative single I Hit It First, which was widely interpreted as a diss track aimed at his ex-girlfriend Kim Kardashian. The song referenced their infamous S-tape, and the music video even featured a Kim lookalike. While the song gained attention and became a minor hit, it reignited public criticism of Ray J and his willingness to leverage past relationships for publicity. The same year, Ray J found himself in a conflict with rapper Bad Az, with whom he had previously been on good terms. The feud reportedly escalated into a physical altercation, adding to his list of public disputes. In 2014, Ray J made headlines again, this time for an incident at the Beverly Wilshire Hotel in Beverly Hills. A woman accused him of inappropriately touching her, prompting hotel staff to call the police. Though authorities deemed the contact incidental, Ray J was asked to leave the hotel. He reportedly became irate, claiming he had spent tens of thousands of dollars at the hotel. In the ensuing confrontation, he allegedly spat at an officer and kicked out the window of a police car while being arrested. He faced multiple charges, including vandalism, resisting arrest, and battery against a police officer, and was released on $20,000 bail. The situation escalated further when prosecutors added a sexual battery charge, claiming Ray J had intentionally touched the woman's intimate areas for sexual gratification. Ray J pleaded not guilty to all charges in August 2014. That same month, he was stopped by police in the San Fernando Valley for allegedly using his phone while driving. Ray J argued that he was only trying to connect his Bluetooth, and the officers ultimately let him off with a warning. However, he later claimed the officers were more interested in taking photos with him than issuing a citation, leading the LAPD to launch an internal affairs investigation into the encounter. While Ray J has had his share of controversies over the years, he's also made significant moves in business and entertainment that showcase his entrepreneurial side. As the founder of Raytronics, Ray J introduced a range of consumer electronics to the US market, including electric bikes, smartphone fans, and smartwatches. One standout product was the Scoot e-bike, a foldable, eco-friendly electric bike. The Scoot e-bike brand took off thanks to a smart viral marketing strategy that relied heavily on celebrity endorsements and organic social media buzz. Big names like Sean Diddy Combs, his sister Brandy, and even professional teams like the LA Clippers helped shine a spotlight on the product, which grew exponentially in popularity. In November 2017, Ray J took his business acumen to the next level by co-founding a direct-to-consumer electronics brand called Raycon. The company specializes in wireless audio products, including earbuds and headphones, and has become a massive success. Ray J has been hands-on with the brand, overseeing its strategy and growth. Raycon's sleek and affordable products have made them a hit, particularly with younger consumers, and the company's direct-to-consumer model allowed it to thrive in the competitive tech market. Outside of his business ventures, Ray J's career in entertainment is nothing short of prolific. Over the years, he's been involved in more than 50 shows and movies, building a resume that spans acting, reality television, and music. Some people respect his hustle, others might not, but there's no denying he's left his mark.